Welcome to the Waiting in Queue podcast, where we are shifting the show to a newscasting time. No, we're not. I'm your host, Funny Spartan.
You gonna say your name?
Yeah.
You always say your Xbox name. I never do that. And I am Hopeless Hobo. Helpless Hobo. I almost said it wrong. Boy, do we have a show for you today. A massive show. A huge show.
Massive, absolutely. It's going to go on for 5 hours.
No, that's going to take us ages to edit. No, a lot happened this week, though. A lot of goodies. A lot of announcements. We got a ton of dates for games coming out this year. Tons.
Speaking of dating, Connor's back in the dating game.
Why are you going to do that? I am not in the dating game at all. That
was a pretty sweet transition, though, wasn't it?
Speaking of dating, no, I'm not in the dating game. I'm talking to people, but I'm not doing.
Oh, you're just into the hookups.
I'm in the process of moving to a new apartment
with another person.
No, I'm not. I'm in the process of moving to a new apartment, which I still don't know where that is yet. I have yet to get approved for the one that I looked at.
Yeah, but this is the perfect opportunity for you to do like sleazebaggy things. You invite these girls over to your house, you bang them, and then when you never talk to them again, they go to your old apartment thinking like, what are you doing?
Just keep going.
I kind of lost my train of thought. But so then when they're trying to get a hold of you and they're a crazy
I did that wrong.
Crazy person.
Go ahead. Keep going. So the thing is I'm not in the apartment. I'm not in the new apartment.
No, you're in your old apartment. So you bring them over there, do your thing.
Okay.
Your
sloopy blowjob.
And then when you go your separate ways, you never text them back because it was just a one-night hookup. That's what you were going
Derek.
for. And then this is why I said your sleazebag ways. And then when they, go to your apartment to like, hey, why aren't you answering your calls? You're already gone by then. You ghosted them.
I see what you're saying. They know where I am now, but they wouldn't know where I would be later.
Yes.
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
Not a half bad idea. Derek rarely has grapes, as we would call them. Mostly are raisin ideas. But lately he's been on a hot streak. You had another good one. I don't remember
it either.
It was this
week. It was a good
earlier
one.
this week. Oh, it was for the card openings, having the green placement, and then like putting whatever we wanted on the placement.
That got shut down.
Well, it didn't get shut down. It was an awesome idea and funny. I thought it could have been really cool, but we can't do it because there's like
green cards
and everything we open. No dating. There's no dating going on at all. So how dare you put me in that situation saying I am. There's going to be people flocking. I'm in the newspaper. People are going to be flocking
you're on the
to me
newspaper
forever. So yeah, no big deal. I was in the newspaper though. That was
it's looking for a relationship kind of ad.
It's not. It's actually way more important than that, okay? I was cleaning the courthouse windows.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Was that a charity event?
It felt like it. It was awful.
You got paid for it, though, so it wasn't. You didn't donate that work?
Why'd you tell people I was getting paid for that? It's supposed to be a charity. It's supposed to be for the city of Fort Wayne.
Oh, congratulations.
Now people know that I'm getting paid for that, too?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be out of a job.
Nice.
I would be completely out. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I was on the newspaper. Just in time, too, I had my new installation hat on still. And I took it off.
Oh.
Just before the lady came.
I bet you wouldn't have been able to read it with that picture, would you?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
she was pretty far away.
I don't think we'd even care either.
I don't think you guys would have cared. I think Real Clean might have cared.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
So, I was like, man, I didn't see her coming, but the thing is when we're downtown, a lot of people get their photos taken, and I'm the only one that hasn't got their photo taken yet.
She beats
So-
the cat, and I have to stop.
So I was like, I'm gonna try and get suited up for a photo. Derek, you are on the sound bites like crazy today.
Oh, I know.
What are we gonna do next? Do it.
I was looking.
We need
nothing
more.
Really. I know we did. We gotta. This is why we need help.
Oh, should we say something about that?
I think we should.
Go ahead.
We are. We're looking for some help, some part-time help. I would say, basically an intern position to basically be our. I don't know, producer, helper, kind of person.
Yeah, so we really need somebody to help with editing so we can push out more videos.
Yeah, we
Sooner,
all
'cause-
we both do the editing, but the editing takes so long that it would just help if we had like an extra set of hands to.
Yeah, like
do
it's taken me insanely long to do the Star Wars ones, and I think I'm also doing like all this extra stuff. Once I get in the new place, it'll be different. But just to have somebody like in this situation where like, okay, I have so much going on outside of the show. If somebody could take those until I can get back on them, that'd be great. So somebody to do editing, and then we're gonna sit in
yeah.
and then kind of help us like, rein together topics, and then if we need to search something, that person will search it, and then
They'll monitor our audio levels and.
yeah, so somebody that's just like a technician and producer / editor, and right now it's pretty like interny, like unpaid intern kind of is what we're looking for. Somebody that's just willing to kind of jump in and then be part of the project. And
learn
then
how to do
hopefully-
this stuff because we'll teach you too if you
Yeah.
don't know.
And then hopefully
any of
in
this stuff.
time, like it become like a full-time job at some point, maybe.
That'd be
So,
cool.
If we had help, it'd be easier for us to accomplish that goal. So we're looking for help. So hit us up. I don't know if we have like. I mean, you could message either of us. You can message through the Facebook too,
On our website, we have an apply
or comment
page.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Comment on YouTube, and we can figure something out. DM us on YouTube. I think you could do DMs on YouTube too.
I mean, they can just comment on the video.
Yeah, but I
That's
think they
not-
can like physically talk to the channel without other people seeing it.
Yeah, they could do that. So, that's out of the way. Now let's get back into newscasty part of the
No,
show.
we're not a newscast. Okay, Derek. Get over the newscasty. I know you want to be a newscaster.
Dude, I'm tired of you, Derek.
You're out.
That was a perfect one.
Yeah, no. You're fired.
Also, if our help would be someone that could control more sound bites.
Yeah, we need
That would-
somebody to like control them better, because it's easier for somebody else to do it on the outside on the fly than us to be like looking for it. So
Yeah, because either you're in mid sentence trying to find the perfect soundbite to go with your sentence, or you're trying to listen to the other person but also try to find a soundbite to play.
Yeah.
and that's what kind of makes it difficult because we're trying to have a conversation. So
yep. So I would love to get some help in here, man.
yeah, me too. So we're looking.
Somebody we also have another channel too that help with editing. That would be fucking, which is kind of what I was already saying.
Mm-hmm.
But anything a couple other things got announced this week.
And we're out of time.
That's the end of the episode.
No.
A few other things happened this week. Newscasty time. A
There
couple
it
other things
is.
happened last
There it
week.
is. Hold on. Wait a second. Keep the energy going.
See, this
there
is
it
why we need somebody to help.
Yeah. See how long it took me to get ready for that.
Yeah. So BlizzCon started. BlizzCon online since the
BlizzCon
pandemic.
line.
What's it called?
BlizzCon line.
BlizzCon line? I don't think so.
It is.
It's BlizzCon online.
And that's what it's supposed to be. But when they, do like their fancy logos and
Yeah.
all that stuff, they wrote it out as Blizz, CONLINE. What? Yeah, they did like like BlizzCon, and then the ON is also sharing the online.
That's awful.
Dude, look it up.
I don't like that. But BlizzCon Online started, and what happened? We got Classic Burning Crusade.
Classic Burning Crusade, classic Hearthstone is coming.
Oh yeah, Classic
I thought
Hearthstone.
I thought that was kind of neat.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize Hearthstone has changed so drastically since launch, though.
Yeah, I mean we never kept up with it or anything. If it was,
We really want to go to like some events ourselves, but with the pandemic, it's just not.
yeah, a
much
lot
you
of
can
them
do right
just
now.
get canceled. I mean BlizzCon online. I mean,
If you say that one more time.
I mean it's all online because of COVID.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Classic Burning Crusade, which is exciting, but I'm not gonna get into it.
I've said if classic
Wrath of the Lich King, which I think they'll have for sure
I do too.
in there.
I think
Would
I
you
think
play
I would.
it?
I think I for sure like get into.
'Cause I'll play it.
Yeah. Would
The-
you?
Yeah, for sure. The reason I'm not playing Burning Crusade though is because New World,
Right.
and even when Wrath of the Lich King comes out, depending on how in depth I am in New World, I guess it kind of depends on that sense. But Burning Crusade's when I started playing. I started playing Burning Crusade like 2 or 3 weeks into it being launched, so it's pretty nostalgic. But I just don't feel like getting back into
You
it.
see, they're keeping classic World of Warcraft and Burning
Yeah.
Crusade. They're keeping those separate.
Yeah,
so,
you can choose to move any character
and
over, but
you only need
or
one subscription, and then like one subscription, you can like just switch
change back and forth. Yeah.
change back and forth. I think that's really cool.
Mhm.
I love that.
I think that's important though, because a lot of people were like, "Well, what the hell? What the hell are you gonna do about this? Are we gonna lose our characters? We're gonna have to restart a character and level back up through 60, and then go into the portal? Are we gonna be able to take our first characters into the portal? Like the whole excitement of having a level 60 geared out, and then like being at the dark portal when it opens, and then running through that dark portal like everybody did, like that was huge. Like,
Yeah.
that's like half the experience. So
but they'll have to restart, won't they? Unless you can transfer.
you can take your characters over.
Oh, okay.
You
cool.
have a choice. You have a choice of either keeping your classic characters in Classic forever or taking them to Burning Crusade.
I'm taking my Burning Crusade. Well, I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Do you have a Classic character?
Yeah.
Did you play Classic?
We played classic together for a minute.
Dude, it was so fun.
It was.
But New World's coming out, and I think New World's going to be the fucking best MMO to ever hit the ground, so.
Then what else happened? Diablo.
Yeah,
Diablo?
huge Diablo fan.
I am. I'm very interested in how the gameplay looks. It looks amazing.
Dude, it looks phenomenal.
They released that. They showed off that rogue class. That class looks.
It looks
fun.
sick. Did you see the trailer, man?
Yeah, I did.
She like cuts through his arm.
Mhm.
I mean, it's just a trailer, it's a cinematic trailer.
She
but,
cuts off ears. She was also missing an ear, and that's why she takes off ears.
I think the Pope took the ear,
Oh.
and she's going around. And then if you listen at the end, because at first I thought she was there to kill the Pope. I was like, okay, she's gonna murk this dude. And then the Pope said like, they were talking, and then it pans out, and she lays the ears on the table, or on the what do you call those? What do you call those in the
seats.
They're not called seats though. They're
Bleachers?
pews. Aren't they called like pews?
I don't know.
They're called certain things, but they
They're
put
in a church.
yeah, they're in a church. They put a demonic church. They put these ears down, and it pans out, and he whispers another name, but you don't catch the name. So he's sending her out to go and get it's Pew. That's what people are saying. It's Pew. And then they go out and he's sending her out to go kill people and take
Right.
their ears. Dude, did you watch the scene where he like puts the ear on the hook?
Oh, dude, that was
Holy cow,
awful.
man.
That was good.
The audio for that was insane.
Yeah. I hate even like seeing like the piercing.
It was so like, it gave me chills. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, that's disgusting, but so like well done. the trailers. I think those are like, you know how like in Diablo 3 you play a character and then you have like that first cinematic or the cinematic for your character. I think that's the rogue starting cinematic. So I think every class is gonna have like something that in depth,
Nice.
which would be sick. I'm still debating if I want to play a rogue or a druid though.
I want to see the
I feel
other
like
characters.
druid and wizard or something. I think there's one more character that still needs to be announced.
My wife for sure will probably play a wizard class, that's usually what I like to play. But Diablo 3, I played a monk. But I don't know.
I think there's one more class they're gonna announce.
Because if if you're gonna play a druid, my wife will probably play.
You could play the same thing.
I know we can, but I like diversifying our group.
Well, I don't know yet, man, because I like that the rogue has such a different, like with how they're doing the gear system. It's like I could either run around with daggers or I could run around with a bow.
Yeah.
Like I totally have like these options with like the class, which I don't know how that's gonna work quite yet, but I'm excited to see that.
I bet it'll be based off of like whatever weapon you run. That's how you're gonna be able to choose certain abilities, and then you're gonna want to look for gear that will center around the bow or the dagger.
They're getting rid of set gear, I'm pretty sure.
That's cool.
Which I think is awesome because what happened is you got a set piece, you got like your set, and then you didn't use anything else. You're like, okay, this is it. I'm just gonna build up the set. The nice thing about like those seasons in Diablo 3 where it's like legendary gear specific, where it was like no sets, because every season there's a different thing.
Right.
It was so cool because you had to completely build your own set out of legendaries. Like those were the most fun seasons. So I'm excited to see that. Open world. So they're saying
Mounts,
dismounting attacks, dude.
Which did you see the rogues one?
Yeah, she like jumps off and then like lays out like a barrage of arrows. I was like, holy cow! That attack alone was like, I'm gonna play her. Like,
oh, so now you've
well,
decided.
it was like that's what put her on my list of. I don't want to play wizard at all. I think the wizard looks boring compared to what it was in Diablo 3. It's the original wizard from like Diablo 2.
It's like the sorceress or whatever.
Yes, it's not even called wizard, I don't think.
Yeah.
So, I think we're gonna have one more class, and I think it's gonna be a new class like the druid. But we'll see.
I'm on right now. My radar is the sorceress or barbarian.
Oh, barbarian's in it too.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. The barbarian looks sick.
Yeah, because I enjoyed the barbarian in the third one. I love specking him around his like leap attack, so you would just be like jumping around, or like you'd fight and then like you needed to get out. It's like you leap.
Some people made some crazy thorn builds with them too.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't even them damaging you would kill them.
Yeah.
It's insane. I hope they have seasons though. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm sure they'll have to
We'll
do
see.
something to keep the player base, because I feel like Diablo always has like an issue with like keeping a player base after they finish the
I mean,
game.
Diablo 3 has like Diablo 3 has a huge player base all the time though.
Yeah, but I remember hearing that they weren't too crazy about, not the player base, but like the developers weren't too crazy about like rifts and greater rifts and stuff like that. Like they didn't really like that as the end game. They wanted something else,
different?
but that's just what they had. From what I
seasons
heard.
are way better than like greater rifts.
Yeah.
Greater rifts are just smaller. But see, I mean, I don't remember how long seasons have been in it, but seasons were so fun because you start over every season, and then it was like a race to get through the game as fast as you can. So like utilizing your gear, utilizing like spec buildings as fast as you can. And then it would give you your set as you did the challenges. So you would start out with like the 3-piece and you would get the 3-piece bonus, and then you would like build off the 3-piece bonus and then push as far as you can as fast as you can, and then get the next bonus. It was really fun. I did a shit ton of seasons with the Demon Hunter. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited. We're supposed to see more gameplay this week, because it goes all week, I think. We didn't get a release date.
No, I wasn't. I didn't think we would get one. I think they've said it's going to be a while when they first announced it. But I like that they keep throwing out stuff. They throw out things for people to give them feedback on. Then they'll show you all their like studies on how to make they do eye tracker to see like what would be better for like a menu and stuff like that.
Where the menu should be. Yeah, because at first they were gonna have it on the far left,
Mm-hmm.
and then like,
But that's
dude,
how it
this
is on the
just, like,
console.
not good.
On
Yeah, but console eye tracking's different than PC, I think.
Yeah, well, you're further. Typically, console play, you're on a couch, leaning away. On computer, you're closer. So focusing on like one spot, your peripheral vision's more on the screen. Whereas if I'm far away, it is not that eye straining for me to go from the center of the screen to look at the bottom left corner of my TV screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's cool that they get that much into it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that we don't see when it comes to game developing. That I
love
think a
seeing
lot
that
of
stuff.
people would be like insanely surprised with how in depth people get. I think what people think is people are just sitting at computers and animating it and creating a game, but what they don't know is there's like thousands of people traveling the world and doing like real life photography to get like like Assassin's Creed. They go to those cities and they take photos and do like scale 1-to-1 scales of the buildings and and then they go and get Call of Duty. They go to fucking shooting ranges with actual military personnel and shoot like physical guns and get the actual sounds. Like the sounds you're hearing aren't like, some of them are like like they take something and make a sound, but a majority of the sounds you're hearing in like gun sounds are entirely recorded guns.
Yeah, I watched a little documentary kind of thing on how game developers make mirror physics, and
that stuff's crazy.
I thought that was cool because they're like, mirrors are usually the trickiest part because that's why a lot of games
they
like,
blur the mirror.
They blur
you
the
walk
mirror,
across
so
the
then it's
mirror and
just
you're
like,
just a blurry.
they don't have
position.
to render it. A lot of games
Nowadays,
there's
you can see yourself in most games.
Yeah, most games, but there's always like a technique. Ray tracing, that helps, but that's more to do with light than anything. But like some games, like the old fashioned way of doing it was when you walked into a room that had a mirror, it would generate two rooms that you could just see.
It would work opposite of you.
It would work opposite of you because it'd make the same character, and you're just controlling the same character, but the controls are inverted to make it
Isn't
look
that
like
wild?
it's a reflection.
So it's like, instead of it being a reflection, it was physically a hole in the wall that would see into the other room. And,
Yeah, and
what's
then
so
there's just,
weird
like,
about
two
that is
Marios
like,
or something,
you ever
like-
just like stand in front of a mirror and you're like, man, that's a different, like, what if that's a different me? Like
Yeah.
a real different me.
Yeah.
It's literally that concept in the video game.
Yeah, that's an older way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I think some places still do it, but there's like new methods to doing it now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I love like game development. Like the time and the effort that is put into them is insane. That's why when like games get delayed and people are like sending out death threats to them, I'm like, dude, you guys need to chill out.
Yeah.
You have no idea what they're going through or what they do to create a game. Dude, these guys have been spending years creating something that they're like super passionate about.
I love going through like those like Vidocs, and you'll see like
I love Vidocs, man. Those are the best.
they'll show you like the studio and like them like drawing and all that stuff on like all those computers, and then like there was like somebody that was interviewed, and they talked about like Bloodhound from Apex Legends on their they've had that character made. Like they just have like a bunch of characters like already made, just like waiting to be used. So they had Bloodhound
prior to Apex Legends
in that studio, and the guy had like a 3D model of it in his like on his bookshelf, and they talked about that, and they're like, oh yeah, we threw that in Apex Legends. Like a lot of these people like
just have concepts.
they'll have
and characters
concepts of
dreaming up.
characters, and then when a game is like being made,
I didn't know that. That's pretty insane. I mean, I knew that they probably had concepts, but I didn't realize they just like go through them. They're like, hey, we need a character that kind of fits this model.
what's that one game that Ben played a lot? That
For
console,
Honor?
that console like MOBA. Paragon.
Oh yeah, Paragon. I fucking love that game.
You know when they were like disbanding that game?
Yeah.
They sold the characters and the character models to other companies.
To like separate companies,
Yeah.
so somebody else could be using those in their games.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah. There's a character shortage apparently.
Yeah, I guess. Jeez. I should have stayed
But
in college.
yeah, I think yeah, that's how as far as what I know and what I've looked up on some of that stuff, they kind of save like those characters and will use them when I mean, they probably just have somebody like just making character or a team of people making characters
character
like, for them
designers.
to use.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I wanted to do like concept landscaping and stuff like that. So like the world, because a huge thing for me is like the skybox and the world you're playing in, and we were playing Little Nightmares, and the first thing I talked about when we started playing Little Nightmares was the grass.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, look at this grass. Like, who the fuck thinks about that when you're playing the game? But that's what I look at. Destiny. Bungie, man. Bungie creates some of the most beautiful, like, skyboxes.
Yeah.
And Destiny has some of the most insane, like, screenshotable... Like, my computer at home, my background is a Destiny screenshot, but if you saw it, you'd be like, man, who drew that? Like, who did that? I mean, technically it's a drawing and a painting or whatever. Like, what is that? And you're like, oh, that's in-game footage of Destiny.
My load.
I hate you. So,
you know,
I mean, it's insane,
that
bro.
that Valheim game.
yeah.
Do you ever watch like how the grass physics works when you run over it?
Yeah, it kind of like spreads.
Well, it's spread, but
Something
they shrink it. They make it smaller, but that gives it like that effect that you're like
Crushing it and
crushing
running
over
through
it or running it over, or like your perspective of it, seeing it. Like I just love how they make that stuff work, but make it something so simple. It's like, all right, we'll just make it shrink to make it look like it's being like
Yeah.
pushed aside or
Five Guys.
yeah,
Five Guys made that game.
incredible.
5 Guys made that game.
Activision, take notes. That's
Yeah.
how you make a fucking video game.
For real, man. I don't want to play like anything else right now about that game. I think about it all the time. It's in my dreams. It's in my dreams. Nah, I love it. It's so fun.
You should meet a girl on Valheim.
Join a
not-
community server.
A nice female Viking.
Nah. Who knows, man? I'm gonna hit New World like crazy. Maybe some weirdo girl will come around on New World. You gonna play New
Again?
World with me?
Probably not.
Why? You were so excited when that game
I was,
first
but
got
then I
announced,
was like,
and then you're like,
you know what?
"Bleh."
I don't know if I'm gonna play MMOs. Classic Wrath of the Lich King's a different story because that was my shit.
It's still an MMO though.
It is still an MMO. But
Like
I
it's
think,
still
I
going
think
to
I
take
would.
just as much time.
I know, but I know Wrath of the Lich King, and I know I'm gonna have a good time.
Dude, you'll have a good time in New World.
I know,
You'll be playing with
but
me.
I'm
It's a whole new game.
yeah.
What's the reason?
I just, you know me, I don't have a lot of time.
You
on
do.
video
You
games.
just don't play a lot of video games.
Yeah.
You just choose not to play a lot of video games. I mean, yeah, you got to spend time with other people, of course, but you guys just sit on the fucking couch. I mean, you don't got to do that every night.
No, but that's what we do. A lot of it too has been because of work. That's why I
Yeah,
haven't been getting on.
Because you get tired or whatever. But you could play New World. Dude, it's fucking... There's no subscription. You just play the fucking game and you play it when you can play it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh my god. You'd rather get on Call of Duty and do the same fucking thing over and over.
I haven't been getting on Call of Duty.
Oh, I wanted to talk to you about that. I think we should boycott playing games with them for a little bit.
I'm liking this.
No, I'm being dead serious. We boycott playing games with Mitchell until he finds out, like, hey, fuck you, there's other games. Get a PC. I'm being serious.
I could be down
I mean,
for
like,
that.
not like physically, like, never play games with them. Because, you know, there might be a time where I'm like, all right, let's play some zombies. But I mean, like, every time he asks, be like, we're playing this game. We're playing Valheim. We're doing this. Dude, I think because Tanner never gets on. So
No,
Mitchell
and I don't think-
only doesn't get. This is another thing I was thinking about. Mitchell only doesn't get a PC because we always just back down and play with him anyways.
Right.
So he has no reason to get it. Mitchell loves playing games, and he loves playing games with us. If we were just like, you know what, Mitchell, we're boycotting it. I hope you're listening to this too, Mitchell, because I think we should boycott it, and then this will make Mitchell even want to fight it. You know how Mitchell is.
Yeah.
He's a fighter.
I remember at one point when he was
What's
in.
our time at?
We're at 30 minutes.
Okay, keep going.
I'll make this point and then we'll go to break. I
Oh,
remember,
he's watching the live.
Oh,
He's
no!
watching the live.
I better
You
not
heard
say
me,
what
Mitchell. We're boycotting you. You have to
We're
get
gonna-
a PC, my guy.
Yeah.
Make your point. We could talk to him.
And Mitchell can correct me on the live feed if I'm wrong, but if I recall, when he was in college, he was thinking about joining the Overwatch team, joining a Overwatch competitive team.
Yeah, the competitive league.
Yeah, and I told him you'd probably most likely have to be on PC for that.
Oh, for sure.
I don't think there's going to be like an Xbox competitive league. But correct me if I'm wrong, Mitchell.
All right, well, let's go to break, and then when we come back, I want to talk about Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
You want to talk about Mortal Kombat?
I could talk about some Mortal Kombat. So, we will be right back after these words. All right, you guys already know what part of the show this is, and it's the ad part. And today we're going to talk about our Patreon. And over on our Patreon, you can join these tiers that give you more access to the show, like extra content, Discord tiers. You can also send in topics, too, for if you guys want to tell us what to talk about. Connor, what else do we have in our Patreon?
We have Discord benefits. That's a huge thing. The more people we have on Discord, the easier it is for us to make better content for you guys. We also have Patreon games, which I'm really excited about, but that's going to require Patreons. So that's a thing. You play some games with us. We'll set up times throughout the month, play games that you guys want to play. And we have all sorts of different tiers for all sorts of different people. So it all it benefits us, helps us make content for you guys. But we also have the big boy tier. Did you want to bring up the big boy tier?
We can bring up the big boy
All
tier.
right, what's the big boy tier?
The big boy tier, the waiting in eternity. This one's kind of a joke, but it's there for anyone that wants to be. What it entails?
it.
What? Don't do what?
Don't do this though.
Oh, don't
But
do.
it's there.
It's there. Yeah, it's there. So what this entails is it'll be a printout cardboard of you that we'll keep in the background behind Connor. Cut to Connor's camera. Right there. It'll go right there. So as long as you're a Patreon to that tier, that cardboard cutout will stay there, and you'll be in the episode for as long as eternity lasts. And eternity,
as long as it's paid. And the great thing about it is it's going to be life size. And if you want it to be your grandma, you can send in a photo of your grandma. It's totally up to you. So. Don't do it though. It's literally a joke. It's for it's a joke, but it's there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So go over to patreon.com/WIQ. Link will be in the description of the episode. Welcome back to the show. After you're listening to that beautiful ad.
What ad are we using today? We need to record some more ads.
We're on Patreon. But yeah, we need to do more ads.
Maybe we'll do that Wednesday.
It's a good idea.
Let's do that. So
I'll write up some scripts.
I just want to say something real quick. We do Facebook Live every episode now.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday. It'll be kind of early in the morning. But if you guys want to jump in and kind of see it live and see what we do live. Also, I think we're going to spend a little bit of time, if people are in there talking during the break like we just did.
Yep.
It was only like 10,
I like doing that.
Because we can't really talk to you guys in the show as much. I try to type, but my keyboard's kind of weird. But yeah, we have that. So yeah, stop in on Sundays. Check it out. But back to the show.
Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat.
Hey.
We got a Mortal Kombat. We got a Mortal Kombat trailer. I don't know if it's like an exact remake or if it's just like a
They're just-
standalone movie of its own. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the remake or the first one, I didn't think was very. It wasn't very liked, was it?
I think it's got like a cult following. It's Mortal Kombat, you know, it's one of the first movies.
I think
the editing was really shitty. Like they still had fatalities, but they weren't like fatalities. You know what I mean? Like it's like a cult following kind of old classic. It came out in 1995 though. So I mean, we weren't I've never seen it.
I haven't either.
I
But I've
might
seen
watch it though.
The old one.
Yeah, just to kind of get it and see
I
what.
think it's on Netflix.
Is it on Netflix?
I think so because that's where I've seen like the trailer for it at least.
Yeah, I might watch it. The new one though, holy cow, dude, it looks insane. I'm not a huge like Mortal Kombat junkie. I'm not into fighting games like at all.
I'm absolutely god awful on fighting games.
I
So
like them, but
Oh, I'm just trash at them.
different genre.
Yeah.
I'm an RPG, MMO, dungeon crawler fan, which would be an RPG, I guess.
I'm a Call of Duty pro.
No.
But
Derek does
we're-
pop off from time to time. I ain't gonna say no to that, but
Whoa, hold
we
on.
all pop off. But Derek pops off sometimes. I'm like, woohoo, jeez, oh man, oh wow.
Hello? FaZe Clan.
FaZe Clan's
do
calling.
do another one of those videos again.
That one popped off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Mortal Kombat, dude, like the first like scene, you see how Jax gets his robot arms because Sub-Zero just like freezes them and then blows them up, and then the ending where they just show like tons of fatalities.
Yeah. Scorpion.
Scorpion and Sub-Zero fight.
Yeah. Get over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
I'm excited, man. I think it looks really good. I think it's still gonna be kind of cheesy.
I think so too. I think the whole like birthmark with like the symbol is kind of like.
I think that's the story of the game, though.
Is it?
I think that's
see
the
that. See
actual
that's
story.
cool. I don't know much about the story.
Yeah, neither do I.
But
think
I did.
that's
I did
pretty
like.
canon.
Well, when I first saw it, I was like, that's kind of cringe. But then when they're like, we think it's an invitation to a fighting tournament, I'm like, okay, now I'm getting back into it because it kind of seems like, all these great warriors are coming together. I mean, have you ever seen like
That's what it is.
anime like Baki? They're like crazy strong people, and they have like this urge to find the other strongest people in the world and just fight each other, or the real life Kumite.
No, I have not seen that. Same thing though, pretty much.
Kind of, but they're all just like really strong people. They don't have like superhuman abilities other than being like insanely freaking strong.
Some of the people in Mortal Kombat don't have superhuman abilities, like Sonya.
Well, a lot of the like military style fighting people, they don't have powers. Their powers are guns.
Yeah, they're just strong. They're good fighters.
Is Rambo and the Terminator going to be in this movie?
I don't know.
They're
Rambo, Terminator,
RoboCop.
RoboCop's in it. Who else? The Predator has been in it.
Predator. Did they throw the Joker in there?
They
Because they would have just
I think
pulled.
they did
they
throw
just,
the Joker in there.
They
I
would have
was
just pulled it
thinking
from
about-
Injustice.
Yeah, I think they did put the Joker in there.
So those guys better be in it, otherwise I'm not watching it.
Yeah, then it's not canon. So I'm excited though. I think it looks really cool. Man, dude, the Sub-Zero like pulls that blood out and then freezes the blood and then throws it back. Oh,
When the guy
Bro.
shoots the gun and he freezes the
Jax,
bullet,
yeah.
and it's like,
oh yeah, Ryan said Leatherface is in it too. Yeah, Leatherface.
yeah,
in it.
Leatherface needs to be in it then.
Yeah, man, I can't get over it. I thought the trailer was really good. I wasn't like everybody was really pumped for it and excited. I was seeing it all over Reddit, and people were like, "Oh man, it comes out today. I'm super pumped." And I'm like, "Really? I mean, it's another video game movie, and sadly, with how much I like video games, I don't get excited for them because they're just not very good."
The only one I was excited for and I thought did well,
Warcraft.
Loved it.
It's the only one.
Didn't do well,
Assassin's Creed one did pretty decent. I
but
didn't
that
like
one was,
it,
that one was kind of cool. I thought.
but it did really well when it comes to like,
Wasn't a Kanye West song in it?
I don't know.
I think it was.
I don't
All
know.
the things for a great movie.
A Kanye West song.
Assassins, Kanye West song.
Boom, done. We got a movie, boys. Ship it. Warcraft was awesome, but they're not making any more because it did poorly in the United States. Like, it didn't make any money in box office.
No, it did well in China, I think, or
I think that's because the stigma in the United States for World of Warcraft is very, like, bad.
yeah.
Like, if you play WoW.
Oh, you're a
Oh,
loser.
you're a
That's funny.
neckbeard loser.
A lot of like coworkers of mine, when they have like kids that played World of Warcraft, they all fucking hate it because it's like it's all they fucking do. They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
the most fun. I'm not gonna lie. I've played a lot of games in my time. A lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
And World of Warcraft will forever hold a huge part of like what I did in gaming. I mean, it was probably fuck, dude. I met a girlfriend on there.
Mm-hmm.
I met tons of friends I still talk to today that don't live here.
We've learned how to type through
Oh,
World of
I
Warcraft.
learned how to type because of WoW.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I can type insanely fast, and it's not because of those stupid classes I took in high school. It was because I played countless and countless of days worth of time in World of Warcraft. I will forever I think World of Warcraft is probably some of the most fun I've ever had playing a game.
I've always, and I don't mean to put it like badly, but in terms of like addiction for video games, World of Warcraft is like the heroine of video games. I would say.
It's I call it the MMO bug. I mean,
yeah, it is.
WoW holds the kingship of that because it's like really the only MMO that a lot of us have like really put time into.
Well, and then any
But-
MMO that comes out, a lot of people like compare it to World of Warcraft. How does it size up to World of Warcraft? Because
Yeah.
World of Warcraft has become like the standard MMO of like how to make a good MMO, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's like Fortnite. Any battle royale comes out gets connected to Fortnite.
Yeah, yeah.
I think a majority of them can be better. I don't think Fortnite's bad in a sense, but yeah, World of Warcraft will ever hold like a very close, like, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I still like it today. I still watch every trailer that comes out for every expansion. I watch every single in-game cinematic still. I haven't touched the game since I played After Legion. What was After Legion? Shoot. I don't remember, but I played an expansion after that.
No, hold on.
Battle for Azeroth.
Battle for Azeroth. Yep.
There was one after Battle of Azeroth, though.
That's no Battle of Azeroth was the last one because right now they're in Shadowlands.
Okay, I played in Battle of Azeroth for a little bit, but I loved Legion. Legion was really fun. I haven't touched it. This one, it keeps, I see it and I'm like, ooh, do I play it? I get bored. What happens is I get really bored, and I know there's there's two games I can always fall back on that like are awesome.
Hold on.
One for everybody, Minecraft.
Yeah.
The 3-week binge of Minecraft.
Then
But then I have WoW. It just sits in the back of my head constantly. And it's like, oh, you don't have a game to play? $15 gets you right back in. And then I'm in it, but then I'm in it for like 6 months. Like there's no, like, oh, I'm going to play this for 3 weeks like Minecraft because another game's coming out. It's 6 months I'm playing World of Warcraft.
You're invested. You're in.
I don't know how we got onto that from Mortal Kombat.
We're talking about like movies and then like
Oh, yeah, the Warcraft movie.
Warcraft movie.
But going back
then-
to like the movies, like I think Mortal Kombat's gonna be dope. I'm still not gonna go see it in theaters.
Something
I'm
too,
just
I
not
think
like that.
a lot of people like don't think about is translating something else into a movie. There's always gonna be some sort of sacrifice they're gonna have to make. I mean, look at like how books, when they become movies, everyone that's read the books always despises the movies because it's like it was nothing like the book.
Yeah, the rendition's not like
And
perfect.
I think it's the same for video games. I've only thought that World of Warcraft or Warcraft did the best in terms of like it wasn't trying to like do,
yeah.
it was just
I mean,
telling the story
was
that
almost
we
identical.
yeah. So
There was a little parts here and there that were like, well, that's not what happened. But as a whole, to fit in a 2-hour movie, they did a really good job of showing the story of Gul'dan.
and I thought it was just a good movie in general. Like if I didn't watch
It looked good too.
yeah, if I didn't watch anything or know anything about World of Warcraft, if I just sat there and watched it, I would. For me, I liked like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. That would have been right up my alley, anyways. So I would have thought like
You think
in
if
regard-
somebody like wasn't watching WoW, they could sit down and watch that? I would think it would be cheesy.
I think my dad watched it.
I'd have to rewatch it.
My dad watched it, and you know how my dad is with movies, and he
he
said,
hates movies.
yeah, he hates movies.
He
He'll watch
he
every,
criticizes the dumbest things sometimes,
but
and it ruins. The
he
movie
loves
for him.
watching movies, but he criticizes everything. You'd have to like go back to classics for him to be like, this is a good movie, or he might have to watch a movie several times for him to start like appreciating it. But World of Warcraft, I remember he was like, that wasn't bad.
Didn't he go to the theaters?
Yeah,
with us?
he went with us.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie was sick. I saw it like 3 times in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
I have it on DVD.
I
Tanner
also
still
have it on
hasn't seen it.
DVD. Yeah, I know. I really,
Tanner's really been wanting to see it, and it's been years, and he still hasn't sat
I
down
know.
and watched it.
I really want him to watch it because I'm sure he's somebody that he would appreciate like that.
Oh,
movie.
for sure. Yeah, that movie was awesome. It was really good. I hope Mortal Kombat can come back and be really good. There's a lot of stuff that is. The Witcher was really good though. Like there
yes,
are. I guess
yes.
there are a lot of things that are coming out that are video game related. that
Sonic
are-
did really well, but
Sonic did do really well after the fact that they
They
had
had
the
the-
whole animation situation.
which that's what you have to do to make a video game movie do well. You
the character adaptation has to be almost
like,
identical.
yes, you cannot just do like this. Oh, because it looks like it's in real life. It's like no, nobody cares about that. You're talking to gamers. You're talking to people that are playing a fucking Sonic as their
Yeah, a hedgehog.
hedgehog as their hero. They do not care if it looks realistic.
I mean, they still CGI'd him in a sense, but like they still made him look real.
They
but
made him look like the
made
character.
him look like the character.
yeah,
Um,
but I've never really liked those kind of movies where yes, it is Sonic, but I didn't like that he's like, oh, he's coming to our world, and then that's what they use.
Yeah,
that's
that
what
shit's
they
weird,
use
bro.
to try to connect to the audience, because that's what movies kind of comes down to. They try to like relate to the audience, and they try to fill you as like you're that one guy that plays next to him in this really weird situation. I've never liked that. They did it for Smurfs, even though I wasn't really too anything for Smurfs, but they did it for Smurfs. I watched it, and I
yeah,
was
but
like,
Smurf's not a video game.
it's not a video game, but the Smurf like TV show has always been like they're
Their
in
own
that
world.
They're in their own world. The Gilgamesh guy was always trying to eat them, but then when the movie adaptation come out, the Smurfs are coming to New York City, and it's just like, what?
I hate those movies.
Yeah,
I've never seen them, and I will not sit down and watch them. I think they look shitty.
Mhm.
They look bad. I don't sit down and watch a lot of movies though, or TV really. But what's another one? Oh, The Last of Us is getting a series.
That's getting a series.
There's another thing that's getting a series.
That's
Oh,
video game.
Borderlands is getting a movie.
Yep.
I'm very, very skeptical about that though, because the casting list is
It's
making it
almost
feel like
exactly
it's gonna
like
be
Jumanji.
a fucking joke. Like I get it, Borderlands is supposed to be like quirky, funny, yeah, fucking claptrap and all
Mm-hmm.
that, but dude, the casting is looking too quirky.
Yeah, I don't know much about the character that Kevin Hart is going to be playing.
I don't know. Let me look up the name. And I'm not a huge Kevin Hart fan. I think he's super overrated, and I do not think he's very funny. Like, he's funny, but he's not like, everybody's like, oh my God, Kevin Hart's like the best comedian on the fucking planet. Kevin Hart on a comedian stand is like fucking bottom tier, dude.
So I
There's
think
been
he's funny.
hundreds
I
of
think he's funny on
thousands-
movies, but not like I've never seen him on.
Yeah, but he's dude, look at his casting. Look who he's casted with in movies. Kevin Hart could not be a standalone actor.
Yeah, he has to have like that weird partner.
Yeah, Jumanji. He's got The Rock and Jack Black. The Jumanji 2, same obviously.
Central
Intelligence. He's with The Rock. Ride Along. He's with fucking Ice Cube. Like, the dude can't. He's not. Come on. He's not that good. I do not put him up to the standard that everybody else does. So I'm very worried that they're gonna ruin one of my favorite freaking games of all time.
I thought Central Intelligence was pretty funny.
I won't watch a movie with him and just The Rock. Not a fucking chance, dude.
Dude, it's so funny. They're like Secret Service people, and then
The Rock's not even a good actor.
the
Everybody
fucking
holds him
guy
up to a
pulls up
fucking-
porn on accident in front of his boss.
I just want to know who he's playing.
It's like Some black guy I know.
Oh my God, is he playing? The Safari dude?
No.
The guy that has the robot arm and the monocle?
No. I know who it is.
Hart will play the skilled soldier Roland. What?
Hold on, I gotta find.
He's playing Roland.
Oh, roll. Okay. See, I don't know the character. I didn't play Borderlands until Borderlands 3, pretty much. But yeah. If
What? That movie's gonna suck. I didn't know he was playing Roland.
I don't know. Is Roland
Roland's
more
like
serious?
the commander. He's a serious fucking commander.
Okay, yeah. See, that's
He's huge.
Yeah.
He's a big buff dude. Not Brick.
yeah.
Which they'll probably cast The Rock. Because it's fucking
The only
Jack
thing-
Black
yeah.
and Kevin Hart. This is Roland.
Brick and Rock. Yeah, I know. I saw the character. I didn't see the. I didn't know his name.
We're fucked. The movie's got to be bad, guys. My heart crushed. I think Jack Black as Claptrap could be good.
I think it will be good.
Um,
But is Jack Black and Claptrap gonna carry the movie?
I hope not. Okay, Randy Pitchfork explains bizarre Kevin Hart choice for Roland. Like, nobody's
Randy.
happy about it, dude. Is Randy Pitchfork the guy who's doing the...
I hope so. That dude is crazy.
What other stuff has he made? Let's see. He sounds familiar.
He's the guy behind Borderlands.
Is he?
Yeah, he's the guy that does magic tricks before the shows start.
Oh, yeah. He's a fucking game developer. Or
Yeah.
he's from Gearbox Studios. He's the CEO of Gearbox Studios. I didn't realize they were the ones picking the actors and actresses for the movie. Why would they be picking it? You would think that like they would then have the rights to it, but then
Somebody might be doing the picking for them, and then they're just they come back and tell Randy like, "Hey, this is what we're thinking for this character," and then they agree to it or something like that. Once you go into like the movie industry, you're gonna have, like we've said, different opinions. They're gonna interpret it different. They're gonna try and make something different work for this kind of stuff.
right. Fucking. Bro, this ain't gonna be good, man. Kevin Hart gets the part of an ex-Crimson Lance mercenary. Joins Kate Blanton as Lilith, which I can get with that.
Who is she?
Kate Blanton. Let's see if I can.
Is she also from Jumanji?
I don't think so. She's from Lord of the Rings. She plays the. That's right. She plays the white elf, the big white elf,
The witch.
the witch. Yes,
The Lady of the Wood.
yes, whatever
Okay.
you want to call her. She's playing Lilith, which I think is perfect casting for that one. Do we know who's playing Brick yet? Because I think I already know who's going to
I think
be.
it's going to be The Rock.
The Rock as Brick. Which
Dwayne
actually,
The Rock Johnson.
I'm not going to lie. Not a bad casting for that. But
You don't like...
I don't like The Rock,
yeah.
man. I don't like The Rock. I don't think he's as good as everybody says he is. He's not. He's way overpaid. He's like the most paid like male actor in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's on a hot streak right now. It might have been died down a little bit, but...
Hot streak. It's because he's in movies that like are shit. It's easy to push out movies that just aren't good. He's in like fucking 10 movies a year.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all the same thing. Just his name's different. This one, he's a dad, and he's a super guy, and he shoots people, and he jumps out of a burning building. The next one, he's also finds out, guess what? He's a dad, and guess what else he does? He shoots people for a living. Fast and Furious, they put him in Fast and Furious. No longer about cars, because The Rock's in it. Guess what he is?
A super spy.
He's a super spy. He shoots people. The Rock. I hate him.
What happens when you have the world's tallest skyscraper and The Rock is the only one to defend it?
He jumps out of it with a gun and shoots people that are in helicopters. Also, guess what? His daughter is there too. The Rock. Dude, I ain't thinking it. Come on. Borderlands is gonna be trash. Let's be real. Let's be completely honest right now. The Borderlands movie is not gonna be good. Done. I'm done. That's it. What time are we at?
Well, if we've learned anything from the Sonic movie, if we complain enough, they'll change it. But Randy Pitchford sounds like he's pretty serious about keeping Kevin.
I don't know. He's made some pretty good games. Maybe the movie will be good. Maybe he knows what he's doing. It's hard to get mad at that guy.
It is.
He's a funny, quirky guy.
As soon as you want to like get mad at him, he's like, "Watch this cool magic trick," and you're
look
like,
what I can do with these cards. Crowd's like, we're not releasing a Borderlands game for the next 7 years.
"Yeah."
That's awesome, man. Well, we'll see. A lot happened this week. We covered as much as we could in a small time frame that we have. Thanks for watching the thing. We're ending the show early, a couple minutes early, because I have nothing else to talk about. Do you? Anything else?
No.
We're ending this. Thanks for watching. I'm glad you guys came to the Facebook Live.
Yeah, we're on Facebook Live. We're looking for help. Don't forget that.
Yeah, we're looking for help. We need somebody that's willing to just join the team, help us out, and we do some editing and do some shooting us links on Discord so we can pull them up on the show, stuff like that.
Someone
and
that's not afraid to be on camera too, because you probably will be.
Yeah, maybe on the other channel, or maybe sit in.
No,
depending on what's
I
going on.
figured they'd
Oh
sit
yeah,
in.
they might have a camera. Yeah. Well, yes, yeah. You're gonna be part of the crew. So yeah, you'll be on camera from time to time.
Something we also don't say usually at the end, like join our Discord.
I was just gonna say
like
that.
and
We need to start doing
subscribe.
that. Like and subscribe.
We
Hit
always
the
just
like button.
we always just do like, all right, it's over.
No, we need to promote. We need to promote it.
Yeah.
Check out our other channel. We do Let's Plays, card openings.
Q Boys.
The Q Boys channel. It should be linked in the channel, so it's at the bottom or whatever.
Listen to us on Spotify, iTunes.
Yeah, like, share. If you made it this far, leave a comment. I'm doing the normal YouTube stuff nowadays.
We'll respond to it.
We will, actually. So
Yeah.
leave some comments. Let us know maybe some ideas of what you guys want to hear on the show or anything.
I want some people to leave some reviews on iTunes, and then we can read those reviews. Because we have like 9-star,
Yeah.
five
if you're gonna start-
5-star
If you're
reviews.
going to start, leave a review. Make it funny. Make it quirky. I don't care. We'll read anything. Make
We'll
it
read
bad. Give us
Yeah.
a 1-star review, and don't give us a 1-star review. But
Our first dislike and like hate comment we read on the show, I think, didn't we?
yeah. So hopefully you made it this far and you're hearing this. But yeah, like, share, check out the Facebook. We're on all the social medias. Check out the other channel. We're out.
59 subscribers. We need 60.
We need 1,000.
Oh.
We need to go from 59 to 1,000 overnight.
All right. I'm going to set the clock.
I'm very happy with what we're at
We have
now.
24 hours. If you do not respond with 1,000 subscribers, we will...
Derek, we have to cut that out. You can't say that. That's not true. Don't say that. Wrong. Incorrect. If we don't get 1,000 subscribers, I will though rip this 25th anniversary Pokemon card in half.
No, what you
because
need...
it's not mine.
No,
it's Derek's.
No, that's lame. You need to swallow it whole.
I will swallow this 25th anniversary Chespin card. this is the end of the episode. We are dragging this on. Just follow. Just go and follow the stuff. Link us, comment, let us know, share our post, help us out.
And
We're
then-
trying to get to 1,000 subs.
If we don't get to 1,000 subs, you eat it, or if we do, you do eat it.
We're done. That's it. That's the end of the episode. Thanks for listening, guys.